Hi everyone, welcome back to Homegrown Passion. Well, today I have one of our good friends who lives in the township here with us and has bought cattle from me for the past 4 or 5 years, coming down to pick up two of my heifers and one of my bull calves. So it should be a good show. Three Herefords here, one bull calf and 2 heifers. They're going off to the neighbor's house and getting the herd down because we got more babies coming. So the reason why we sell the some of the calves is I have the bull and I like keeping him and I don't want him to breed to his daughters, the heifers there. And the property here, we can do about 13 head and that's about it. If we get any over that, we have to buy hay. I don't like doing that. Well, you can see George behind me. He's going to be one happy bull. Now that those older heifers are gone, I'm able to put him back out with the ladies. There may be a couple that still need to be bred, and then we'll have some spring calves. So George is going to have to stay in his pasture for a few more days, probably. I was going to say weeks, but it's going to be just a few more days because he does have some second cutting hay in there that I want him to finish up so we don't waste it. So for the winter time when we have the cattle out here and we're feeding them hay, we keep them in these 2 front paddock areas. I don't let them down by the river because being so close to the Vermilion River, it does get mucky down there, and you don't want them walking through that muck in the wintertime, breaking up all the soil and all the roots of the pasture grass there. So we just keep them out of there and don't let them back into the spring when it starts growing, you know, a few 5-6 inches tall, and then we put them back out there. So you just want to make sure you got to be good stewards of your land and make sure you pay attention to what you're doing with your cattle and how you have them graze. So in late December, early January, we're going to move the cattle over to the other side of the driveway where the hill pasture is, and that's a good place to keep them in the middle of winter and early spring because this does get a little bit wet, and being a hill, it's nice and dry, so their hoofs are nice and dry. And then I do have the old barn there that we're going to clean out. Herefords really don't like it inside. I mean, these guys always just like laying outside underneath the trees. As long as they can get out of the wind with the hills, they're fine, but this year we're going to try putting them in the barn and see how they like it. So that'll be another video to show you guys. So with them up on the hill pasture in the winter time, like I said, they like to get out of the wind, and there's quite a few gullies up over there, and the pine trees are on the one side. And every winter I go out there, it's like, oh no, where are the cows? And I look up, walk up the hill, and there they are, all bedded down in the gully, all nice and warm. So it's kind of cool seeing how they decide where to go and how instinct shows them what to do. Well, now that all the cattle are loaded up, I guess that's going to be the end of the video for today. I hope you guys like my decorations here the grandsons put on the mule here for us. Our rest of the afternoon is going to be fixing fences. Had another heifer that we're keeping get out, so we're going to have to figure out where she's getting out at and make sure the fence isn't shorting out. But at least we have a gorgeous day for it. So we'll see you guys next video. And like always, leave me questions, comments, and suggestions down below. And see you next time.